a single elimination tournament to crown the first ever Premier Champion. Now we're going to show you some matches from that tournament, starting off with Unbreakable Michael Elgin taking on Kevin Steen. Earlier in the night, Sean Daivari brought Kevin Steen out to the ring to be his second. These two guys buddying it up in the ring. Daivari took on the young upstart Johnny Wave, and when the match was over, Daivari and Steen absolutely mercilessly beat down on young Johnny Wave until Michael Elgin hit the ring and cleared house. He jump-started their first round tournament match. It's Kevin Steen taking on Unbreakable Michael Elgin. All right, Lucha lovers, Hutch Henries here at Demand Headquarters, going to lay down some commentary on this one. Opening round matchup of the Premier Championship Tournament. Michael Elgin taking on Kevin Steen. Elgin coming out like a house of fire as Daivari and Steen were beating down on Johnny Wave. And there's Daivari getting involved, and Steen right to the back. Kidney shot with the knee. That's absolutely brutal, and Elgin's feeling that one. The crowd incensed here. Big forearm shot. Steen in firm control after that kidney shot. Taking his time and paying for it. Elgin turning him around. Big forearm shot. Reverse to the far side. Elgin feeling that one. Yeah, you're a body guy, pal. Give me a break. Kevin Steen, absolutely deplorable individual. Look at him, disgusting. Spitting everywhere. Wasting a lot of time here, jaw-jacking with the fans. Oh, might pay for it. 2 count only, a little too early for that. And another shot to the back. Wow, it was like a liver shot there. Really beaten down on the midsection and the back of Michael Elgin. It seems a little preoccupied with some fans, maybe a particular fan in the audience, I'm not sure. To the outside now. Oh, come on. Steen wasting a lot of time with the audience here. Look, and paying for it again. Forearm right to the jaw. And there we go, showing his true colors, the coward that he is. Taking off through the fans. I don't know if he's going to go after that fan or what's going on here. Well, and runs right into another forearm. Steen better get his act together here. Going for the eyes now. Better get his act together if he wants to become the Premier Champion or even move forward in this tournament at all. Breaking the count there.
Hey, this is for you, stupid John Cena fan.
And right into the steel. And obviously, well-known history of Kevin Steen being an asshole and showing it here at Square Circle Live during the Premier Championship Tournament. Throws Elgin back in the ring. Man, Steen is just running his mouth constantly. I don't even know if I need to be doing this commentary. Center of the ring, off the ropes. More John Cena action. Certainly does not like this certain John Cena fan in the audience. Giving Elgin a chance to recover here, though. Oh, come on now, biting him. Come on, ref, get him off. Should disqualify him. Once again, shot to the jaw. Every time he opens his mouth, Michael Elgin tries to shut it. More biting here from Steen. Obviously not hitting him hard enough in the jaw. And now choking him out on the ropes. You suck chants starting from the crowd here. Very apropos. Unfortunately, Kevin Steen does not suck. There's a very good chance he's going to move on in this tournament.
Move! I suck! You suck! I suck! You suck!
Oh, wow. Off the second turnbuckle, Brett's rope with a big moonsault, Lanny Poffo style. This is not the first time these two men have met at Squared Circle Live, but a lot on the line this time, let me tell you.
It took too long, so I was busy staring at the ugliest human I've ever seen.
Geez, more insults from Kevin Steen here. And more choking. Oh, and Elgin with another shot. These two laying into each other with those close fists. And another one. Classic footage. Oh, big neck breaker. Classic footage we've pulled out of the archives for you here. And Kevin Steen basking in the glory of the fans' hatred. Yelling at a kid in the audience now. Steen should be ashamed of himself. Snapmare, center of the ring. And grabbing the hair. Come on, ref, get him off the hair. There we go. At least a legal maneuver here. Reverse chinlock. Gonna sap the energy out of Michael Elgin.
It's over, John Cena fan. Hey, John Cena fan. It's all over.
I don't think it's all over. It's going to take a lot more than a reverse chinlock to take out Michael Elgin. This man is an absolute barrel-chested powerhouse. He's got a lot going on there, a lot of wind, a lot of cardio, and a lot of strength.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop the clothing! Oh! Stop! It's helping him! Shut up!
Digging in now with the elbows. Both men center of the ring. Meeting with the clotheslines, and a second time. Neither man off their feet, although I think the turnbuckles helped Elgin there. Wow! Both men down. It's the first time that I'm seeing this match, and I'm pretty impressed here. Got myself access to the archives, and we are seeing one of the classic matchups from the history of Demand Lucha and Squared Circle Live Premier Championship Tournament. Michael Elgin and Kevin Steen both down center of the ring right now. And it looks like Steen's gonna get up first. And right back to the fans. Come on, get your mind on business, Steen.
I'm all right, fellas.
Wow. Another big elbow. Whoa, showing the agility there, Michael Elgin. Big standing drop kick, and he got some serious height. Far side now. And smashes him. And here we go, classic Elgin, one of the first big guys on the indie scene to start stringing together power strikes. Wow, Gamongiri back of the head. And now going to the top rope. Wow. Front drop kick, laying it down, missile style. Wow, and pretty close there, 2 count only. Michael Elgin was just that close to moving on in the Premier Championship Tournament. Kevin Steen shaking the cobwebs loose now. Michael Elgin feeling the power of the fans. What's going on here? Pile driver, power bomb perhaps. That back has taken a lot of damage here, not able to continue that move. Wow, and Steen running right into another elbow. Steen has been eating elbows, forearms, and fists all match. And oh, huge spinning kick from Michael Elgin. That's some classic Elgin there. 2 count only off that though. Geez, Steen on his back and still jaw-jacking. This guy never shuts up. I don't know if that was Steen holding on or Elgin's back. Elgin's back in serious pain, probably right from the very beginning with that knee into the kidneys, and he has been suffering ever since. Wow! Kevin Steen driving the double knees right into the face of Michael Elgin. And a cannonball in the corner. Dragging him to the center. He's gonna go for a pin here. No, what's going on? Wow, Scorpion Deathlock. I guess we are Canadian here, so it's a sharpshooter. That's what I should call it. Michael Elgin in a lot of pain here. Going through the archives, you find a lot of old Michael Elgin matches way back to his very, very young days, first years in the business. Some fascinating material in those archives. Maybe we'll release some classic matchups and we'll get you some of that in the future. But here he is, reaching for the ropes, breaking that sharpshooter.
Almost. You're not very helpful.
Yes, we are. We're training for that guy. We're trying to help you. Why don't you just give up and get out there?
Steen now coming out onto the apron. This is a dangerous area to be. If you're watching this video, I don't have to tell you that's the hardest part of the ring. Everybody knows that. Well, going for his classic package pile driver, but unfortunately, Michael Elgin, or fortunately for him, able to tie himself up in the ropes, and now a forearm exchange here on the apron. Wow, you could hear that one. Running into a boot. Steen going for the super kick, blocked, and takes him down. Huge clothesline. Steen's spine smashing right into that metal railing on the apron. Where's Elgin going? Up top now. He's going to have to be quick. Wow, double stomp to the back. I don't know if he got all of it. Going for the cover. And 2 count only. Elgin seems a little shocked, but I don't know if he got all that stomp. Kevin Steen might be a dickhead, but he is one tough SOB. Elgin now giving the sign. Perhaps buckle bomb and power bomb combination. He likes to put guys away with that. Trying again, but no, Steen powered him up. Fireman's carry position. Oh, F5! Wow. Michael Elgin kicking out of the F5. What a match we've got here, opening round of the Premier Championship Tournament. A belt that is definitely going to become the Premier Championship in all of Canada. And these two men fighting for it tooth and nail here. Stalking Elgin, powering him up to the top rope, digging in with a forearm. What's he got in mind here? Perhaps superplex. Gonna have to repossession those legs if he wants to get it done easily. Elgin though, no, slipping out. Oh, here we go. Power bomb, sit out style. 2, 3, it's all over. Michael Elgin moves on in the Premier Championship Tournament. All right, guys, here we go, coming at you with some more first round action from the Premier Title Tournament as Pepper Parks, currently known as the Blade from the Butcher and the Blade tag team, taking on one hell of a character and a staple of the Canadian wrestling scene from Psychoville, Psycho Mike Rollins. It is definitely time to wrestle, and it's time for some more Premier Championship title tournament action. Pepper Parks, currently known as The Blade, taking on Psycho Mike Rollins, straight out of Psychoville. This is going to be one hell of an encounter here. A small but excitable crowd here at Brock University. Collar and elbow tie up here. Both of these guys jockeying for position. Oh, Psycho Mike, can he power him down? Both of these guys, absolute powerhouses. Pepper Parks, one hell of a body guy. Mike Rollins, in my opinion, seriously underestimated on the Ontario wrestling scene for years and years and years. Pepper trying to get out of that hammerlock with no luck. Here we go, finally. A nice arm drag getting out of that one. Psycho Mike scooping the leg. And another one. And Pepper tried one of his own, got nowhere with it. And Mike just jumping around. Third time's the charm for Psycho Mike. Both of these guys looking to move on in the championship tournament and become the first ever Premier Champion. Another collar and elbow here, center of the ring. Neither of these guys showing any kind of fatigue yet at all. That's definitely going to change as they start to beat down on each other, I'm sure. And Mike showing that he is just as powerful as Pepper Parks. Once again, going nowhere. Calling him Junior. Mike does have an inch or two on Pepper Parks in height, but both of these guys obviously hit the gym a lot. Two big boys. Oh, wow. Right into the gut. And Pepper Parks finally taking down the man from Psychoville. Ducking under. Oh, and trips him up. Psycho Mike, if you're a fan of this guy, pretty fun in the ring, always having a good time. Some very unorthodox techniques that have done very well for him over the years. Hopefully he'll move on in the tournament. And I tell you, he'd be one hell of a representative and a tough guy to take down once he got that gold around his waist. He's the kind of guy who rises to the occasion, becomes extremely motivated, let me tell you. And if he was to win the gold, I think he'd be a tough guy to beat. And there's more of that unorthodox style I was talking about. Pretending to do the step over on Pepper Parks, backing up, and then taking him down with the shoulder block. 2 count only, though. And wow, jawbreaker there from Pepper Parks. I'm sure he's hoping that's going to close the mouth of Psycho Mike, but I highly doubt it. Kick to the back. No effect, and certainly not closing the mouth of Psycho Mike. Off the ropes now. Whoa, and a straight shot. Mike might be out. Get on top of him, Pepper. Oh, no, Undertaker styles here. Switching the feet, but obviously not enough. Mike catches it. Wow, jumping enziguri. Psycho Mike should have seen that one coming. And that really rung the bell of Psycho Mike Rollins. Whoa, Parks running right into a straight shot. And big body slam, center of the ring. Psycho Mike, what's he doing? Grabbing the shirt, grabbing the jacket. Down onto Parks. And big elbow drop. Kind of like people's elbow style there. I'm surprised to see he didn't utilize that jacket maybe to choke out Pepper Parks or whatnot, but looking to get the victory legally here. Wow, face first into the turnbuckle. And a couple times. Pepper, though, breaking that up quick. Double chop to the breadbasket. Whoa, and now eating some more turnbuckle. Mike's having none of that, though. Keeps blocking those turnbuckle shots, and Parks keeps eating those turnbuckles. Wham! 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 Jesus, continuously. I was going to start a 10 count, but I think that's way more than 10. Pepper Parks has no idea where he is. Psycho Mike up on Brett's rope. Paintbrush to Pepper Parks. And he's not taking too kindly to that. And another face full of turnbuckle. Big punches in the corner. Those don't feel good, folks. And Psycho Mike raining down on Pepper Parks. Jeez, come on, Mike. You're going to get disqualified here, bud. Whoa, and dropping him down face first. Psycho Mike finally getting some of that turnbuckle. Pepper Parks, Hangman's net breaker. Mike up to his knees right away, though. No, I see on his back. Pepper Parks gonna try and shake those cobwebs loose. See if he can get a victory here over the man from Psychoville. Repetitive kicks to the neck. Third time. Parks getting in the face of the fans here at Brock University. Another great classic match we've pulled out of the archives for you here. Premier Championship Tournament. I don't know, that's not exactly a choke, but I have a feeling that's not exactly legal. 5 count being administered by the referee. Wow. And repetitive stomps. Mike would be smart to roll out of the ring, but he is not doing so, just taking those blows. Parks in firm control now, and big open-handed chop. Ah, yeah, that's just psyching up the Psycho. Another big shot. And more. Just building the adrenaline. Duck under from Mike. Big shoulder block, and Parks goes down. Second time. Who's going to come out on top here and move on in the Premier Championship Tournament? Big forearm in the corner. Opposite side. Wow, and a big running clothesline. Pulls him in, maintaining control, and gives him another one. Mike again with the Irish whip. Wow, big standing spine buster, Ron Simmons style. Mike going up to the top rope. This could be a mistake from the Psycho one. Oh, and Parks, what happened there? Rolled out of the way? Rolled all the way out of the way. And the fans do not appreciate that, although I got to tell you, I appreciate it. Very smart move here from Pepper Parks. And there's another smart move. Picking the legs. Psycho Mike goes face first onto the apron. Jeez. Somebody telling Pepper Parks that he sucks monkey balls. That's not very nice. Oh, Psycho Mike rolled in the ring and right back out. Tope Suicida through the second and third rope. Absolutely destroying Pepper Parks, who's laid out here on the hardwood. digging in with a big chop. This match far more exciting than I was expecting. Psycho Mike putting on a hell of a show here. Is he going up to the top rope again? Could be smelling a victory. Psycho Mike gonna move on in the tournament. Wow, big drop kick, missile style. Hook on the leg, 2. And no, not enough. Mike gonna try and get Parks to his feet. What's he got in mind? Suplex perhaps? No, Pepper powering out. I thought it was gonna be a Northern Light suplex there, but just tossing him overhead. In the corner now. Wow, Mike out of the way, but Parks does not eat turnbuckle. Turns around, Mike runs right into a big boot up on the second turnbuckle now. And wow, Pepper Parks eats a forearm. Psycho Mike, what's he got in mind here? Huron Conrana off the top ropes, and Pepper Parks just ate it. Could be all over here, 2. Oh, man. Parks showing the toughness. That's a big move to kick out of, folks. Coming right down on the shoulder blades in the back of the neck. Control here for Mike. Parks gonna try and fight out. Wow, eats an elbow, a second one, and just shoves Parks into the corner, follows in with another big forearm. Whoa, huge knee in the corner, and Pepper Parks on the road to ruin here. No, ducking the big boot. Wow, huge spear. He's put away a lot of guys with that spear. And he's put away Psycho Mike Rollins, moving on in the Premier Championship Tournament. Wow, 2 great matches there, opening round matches in the Premier Title Tournament. Michael Elgin and Pepper Parks coming out on top respectively. These 2 men would meet in the finals of the Championship Tournament, with former WWE referee Jimmy Korderas as the surprise special guest referee. But the biggest surprise was Korderas betraying his fraternity, betraying his oath as a referee, and betraying Michael Elgin, extremely biased towards Pepper Parks, assisting him in becoming the first ever Premier Champion. Now, Korderas after that became Pepper Parks' agent, insisted on being called James Korderas instead of Jimmy, and alongside Pepper Parks' wife, Cherry Bomb, his longtime valet, these guys ran roughshod all over Squared Circle Live for almost an entire year. But all of those matches were singles matches against stars like Josh Alexander, Tyson Dukes, Adam Cole, against the masked Russian assassin KGB, and many, many more. But finally, it was time for a triple threat matchup. Now, this was going to show the chinks in the armor of the champion, and Korderas decided to come to the aid of his guy. He came out of retirement, insisted on inserting himself into the match, giving Pepper Parks a serious advantage in this triple threat matchup for the Premier Championship. It's Josh Alexander and Brent Banks taking on Pepper Parks for the Premier Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a triple threat match, and it is for the Squared Circle Live Premier Championship. Introducing first in the corner to my left, he's from downtown, weighing in at 190 pounds. He is the 2012 Adrenaline Cup champion, the All-Starter, Brent. Introducing number 2 in the corner to my right. He's from Syracuse, New York, weighing in at 231. He is the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. And introducing participant number 3 in the corner to my far left. He is from Buffalo, New York. He was accompanied to the ring by Cherry Bomb.
to me, how on earth will James Korderas, who is the agent of Squared Circle Live Premier Champion Pepper Parks, call this match down the middle?
He's a professional, Andre. He is a professional. He's an upstanding citizen. He'll call it right down the middle. He's been doing that for over 20 years. He seems to be wearing Tommy Hilfiger jeans, and that is a good sign.
It's Arda, by the way, but I still don't understand how a man who has a vested interest in one of the competitors in this match will be completely impartial throughout the course of this championship match.
If I've said it once, Andrew, I've said it 1,000 times. No official is more respected and unbiased than James Korderas. Look at this now. He's checking Brent out for weapons. You have to admire that kind of sportsmanship.
I wonder if he's going to check Pepper Parks for weapons.
Well, he's going to do it to Josh Alexander here, the walking weapon. It's important to check out a guy with a nickname like the Walking Weapon. He might have something stashed on him. Very thorough job, James. Well done. We're all very proud of you up here.
Well, let's see how thorough he is with his client, Pepper Parks.
Good job. He's clean. He's clean. Very good.
Give me a break.
You got a clean guy like Pepper Parks. It's a trust system. It's an honor system.
Pepper Parks doing the right thing, going right after an opponent just as the bell rings. There's nothing wrong with that. This is no disqualification.
James there just standing back, letting nature take its course, letting the two athletes go at it. Very respectful.
Big shoulder tackle there. Josh Alexander's a big boy. He's not going to be derailed by Pepper Parks that easily.
No, he's not. He's the Alpha 1 champion. He's the Union champion, and he's looking to add more gold to his collection.
What have been your experiences with the men inside the ring in the competition?
I think Pepper Parks is a sterling individual, and I'm proud that he's the champion of Squared Circle. Josh Alexander is obviously no nonsense and does not like to meander or pussyfoot around, if you will. Brent Banks, of course, loves to take to the air, and I find him strangely quiet. No one quite knows what he's thinking.
That's a very good point. Brent Banks, certainly the quietest of the bunch, but he lets his actions do the talking, and often those actions are soaring through the air. As you'll see right here, look at that athleticism into a drop kick. We've seen that one time or two at Squared Circle Live, and the fans responding in kind. Pepper Parks perfectly happy until this moment to wait on the outside for his opportune moment.
There's no rush to get in there. It's still very early in the match. Nice move by Pepper, showing Josh Alexander the finer points of the ring.
Not only does Pepper Parks have a referee essentially in his back pocket, RJ, he has Cherry Bomb outside the ring as well.
Just like in high school, the popular guy, the most successful guy is going to have the most friends. It's natural sociology.
Big forearm there by Brent B. Well, yeah, the most friends that are helping him on the outside here. Nevertheless, Brent Banks able to use leverage to his advantage and through the ropes, and Josh Alexander feels the effects.
Why would you take yourself out of the ring in a triple threat? It's beyond me, but Brent Banks seems to enjoy doing it.
What's in your opinion, the best strategy in a triple threat match? Do you wait for your opportunity? Do you go after your opponent's full steam ahead? What do? You
gotta pick your spots. Smart move by Jimmy. There's too much diving going
on. What's going on here? That was a legal maneuver. Why did he stop him?
Well done, James. Well done. We're all very proud of you.
The fans in this arena don't seem very proud. Well, nevertheless, Brent B able to use that to his advantage, catapulting himself over James Korderas.
That young man is lucky that there's no disqualifications in the three-way, because I'm sure James Korderas would have kicked him out of this match.
Pepper Parks being thrown into the ring unceremoniously. There's a cover. Oh, come on.
Good cadence. Good cadence.
Could have counted faster than that.
Well, Brent ought to be ashamed of himself jumping over James like that. It's typical. These kids, these young kids with their city living and their basketball shorts, they cannot be trusted.
Brent B on the second ropes there. Pepper Parks trying to evade, but he can't evade that big boot. Oh, a big spear by Pepper Parks. And Brent B is down. The wind certainly knocked out of him. Look at them talking to each other, giving each other game plan notes.
There's nothing wrong with a little strategizing. It's very, very common in the industry. Just checking on Brent Banks there, maybe sharing a few words with him.
Why is he not trying to break this up? He's up at the ropes. James
Just observing, he's not getting involved. And you have such a great mind like James. There's no reason why Pepper Parks shouldn't be asking him questions, getting some advice in this
Look
match.
at this. Clearly, we should administer a break here, and James Korderas is not.
There we go. There's that count. There's that count. Lay down the law, James. Lay down the law. And no one can push you around.
Certainly, James Korderas will not turn around as he cherry bomb, administering even more pain.
Busy explaining the rules. Everyone has to understand here.
What injustice in this match so far. Hooks the leg. Very smart veteran maneuver there by Pepper Parks. As much as you may dislike the situation in this match, you cannot take away the veteran savvy of Pepper Parks, our Squared Circle Live Premier Champion.
There's two kind of wrestlers in this world. There's leg hookers and there's non-leg hookers. And you better best believe that Pepper Parks, he's a leg hooker.
Josh Alexander, uncharacteristically, might I add, going to the top ropes. Cherry bomb will have something to say about that, and that will leave a mark right there. And again, James Korderas just watching it. No problem at all. Nothing's happening.
Because he was in foreign territory. Josh Alexander is not a high flyer, and James is just showing him that perhaps he should have picked another strategy.
Pepper Parks' strategy is just to beat down Brent Banks as best as he can, and now he's setting his eyes on Alexander. There's a forearm to the jugular area, and he will use the opponents against each other. Very veteran move there by Pepper Parks, and he will find nobody home right into the ring post. Look at the concern that the referee is showing there.
He's just incredibly invested in this match, as we all are.
This match is for the Squared Circle Live Premier Championship. The gold is on the line. Pepper Parks doesn't have to be pinned in this match in order to lose the championship, but somehow I think that the odds are firmly in his favor, especially with his agent as the referee. Pepper Parks catching the leg. No, Brent B with a response there, and this is his office right here on the top ropes. And whoa, look at that high-risk maneuver connects. Where's the count?
He's checking to see the shoulders are down. It's typical referee procedure. Nothing to be concerned about.
After 20 plus years, you'd think he'd be able to do that faster.
Have you ever heard a complaint? Have you ever heard, hey, that Korderas, he's a bad ref? No, never. He's a senior official, and he's demonstrating why he's held in such high regard.
Brent B. Well, look at that. Cherry bomb preventing Brent B on performing an offensive maneuver, and James Korderas just let it slide.
Children attacking Cherry Bomb outside the ring. She's just seeking shelter.
Brent B with a big drop kick, and down to the floor goes Pepper Parks. And now James Korderas checking on his client, who doesn't look to be in very good condition right now. It's his meal ticket, obviously. What's Brent B gonna do here? No obstructions. Oh, and a baseball slide right into Cherry Bomb.
That young man ought to be ashamed of himself. Deplorable drop kicking a woman like that.
Fans absolutely love it. And here comes more officials now, checking out Cherry Bomb, making sure she's okay. Back in the ring now, all three competitors. Josh Alexander prone on the turnbuckles. Pepper Parks and Brent B getting into it. A backflip, nobody home. Oh, look at this raw power right here. Almost a reverse bear hug. Oh, sunset flip, German suplex, 1, 2. Only 2 count. Josh Alexander stops the pinning combination. Almost a Styles Clash sort of position here. Oh my goodness! Did that just happen? 1, 2! What's happening?
He's in a great deal of pain. this is the breaking point. As he counted one fall too many. He's been a ref for many years. He's in a very fragile physical state.
What about his other arm? He was counting to 3. That was a victory right
You
there.
can only count with one hand. It's fine. It's fine. As per the rule book.
Big knee there. Yeah, Josh Alexander has every right to look at James Korderas and think, are you going to make the count? Oh, look at that! James Korderas is in on the outside, and the Ronin hasn't counted. Here comes the second referee. Is this it? 1, 2. No! Pepper Park somehow kicks out. James Korderas got belted in the face. He's on the outside. Referee Morningstar now out to.
I don't trust this Morningstar fellow. He's certainly no Korderas.
Oh, a big super kick there by Brent B. right onto Josh Alexander. He'll go right to the champion Pepper Parks for sliced bread. Connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. What
Well done,
happened?
Jimmy. You are the senior official. You were assigned to this match, and you should be the only one counting the pinfall.
And hitting the referee, that's okay.
All you young refs watching at home, take out a notepad and a pen. You can learn a few things from Mr. Korderas.
Absolutely not.
And look at this. Brent knows it, and he says, Mr. Korderas, get back in the ring.
That's unbelievable what we just saw there from a veteran official. Here's the count. Oh, and a conveniently fast count. Oh, and the Ronin very outsmarts them. Very clever on the part of the Ronin. Pepper Park's not liking that too much. Big super kick there onto Pepper Parks. Brent B. and Josh Alexander. The champion is down. Oh! A deliberate attack on the referee in this match, but he hasn't been partial at all. What's gonna happen now?
Typical gang warfare. They're hitting women. They're hitting officials. It's a free-for-all out there.
Brent B. gets pushed to the outside. That did not look good. Pepper Parks looking for the spear. Nobody home the well one too many times. Is this it? Josh Alexander has him up. Cradle pile driver. Oh my goodness. The double under of pile driver has been executed. 1, 2. We have a new champion.
Outrageous! I cannot believe this. This is nothing but an injustice. After all has been said and done, the walking weapon is walking away with more gold.
Not even a partial referee in James Korderas can stop the Ronin from achieving this feat.
It's not Three's Company. I hate John Ritter. I hate George DeWitt. I hate Suzanne Summers. Don Knotts is okay in my book, but this is not okay. This is a miscarriage of justice. I feel bad for Pepper. My heart goes out to Cherry. And poor Mr. Korderas. Josh Alexander, the walking weapon. You should have a very heavy heart, young man.
Introducing first in the corner to my right, the challenger. From Oshawa, Ontario. Weighing in at 260 pounds, this is Unbreakable Michael And his opponent, in the corner to my left, he's from Syracuse, New York. Weighing in at 299 pounds, he is the reigning and defending Square Circle Live Premier Champion, the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander.
The champ.
please. One of the wrist, too? Yes, please. Thank you. Elgin, you ready?
Come on, of course I'm ready.
Alexander, you ready? Ring the bell.
And the bell has sounded here, and Premier Championship is on the line here at Squared Circle Live. Premier Showcase. The champion, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, defends against unbreakable Michael Elgin. Talk about the immovable force beating the something object. I don't know. I tried to quote Gorilla Monsoon here, but I screwed that up.
You know, this not taking away from anyone else on our roster. Ontario has been known as a gold mine for top-tier talent across North America. And right now, with the people like these are Ontario and arguably Canada's top 2 talents. And the fact that they are going toe-to-toe, this match kind of transcends Squared Circle. Once again, not taking away anything from an elite level company like Squared Circle, but these guys are marquee names in themselves.
Absolutely. These two have battled all over North America and have battled each other all over North America, so they're no strangers to each other here tonight. This should be a really, really good, interesting matchup.
I watched both these guys firsthand wrestle over 50 times. And you know what? Honestly, if I was to recount who won, it might be dead even. It might be 25-25, 30-30, whatever it is. I have seen both these men best each other. No man has consistently bested the other.
Both men very talented, very, very ring savvy, but both men also very powerful. Who would you give the power advantage to, if any?
I mean, Elgin does have a slight weight advantage, but keep in mind, Alexander also has a reach and height advantage. I mean, I can't give any factor in this match to one man because they are all well-rounded. I mean, they are so similar. They're both big men who are stronger than their size. They're both big men who can do moonsaults, sentons. They're both underrated technicians. Elgin with the crippler crossface submission, and Josh Alexander with the single leg Boston Crab. They both can bridge. Both are excellent technicians. Like I said, they're so versatile. They go toe to toe every time.
Little feeling out process here at the beginning stages of this championship match. Alexander side headlock takeover.
As mentioned, both men are well accomplished, well decorated. Josh Alexander holding the record number of titles in the province of Ontario. And at the same time, Michael Elgin, he is a AAW champion. He has multiple championships in the state of Michigan. This man is also a Ring of Honor superstar who is going toe-to-toe with the best, the Kevin Steens, the Davey Richards. Both have an amazing resume. Like you said, who has the advantage? Neither, James.
Absolutely.
The tackles right there. No one's going to go down.
There we go.
Do this all day.
There you go.
No one's going to go down.
Nope, the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. There, I got it right this time. Oh, nobody giving an inch here.
On commentary right now. You go. Alexander offering the challenge.
Oh, Alexander got caught. Elgin with the power slam, 2.
Again,
Alexander showing his ring awareness and getting to the ropes to break the hold. Elgin not giving him a breather at all.
You know what? I think both men are prepared. As I mentioned, how both can be technicians. Both have submissions for finishers as well. Both are very agile off the top rope. I think they both know each other's style. It's similar. They've been in the ring with each other enough that nothing is going to throw them off. They have scouted everything. They know each other like the back of their hands.
There is a side suplex on the ring apron, which is, for those of you who don't know, the hardest part of the ring, and that really took its toll on Josh Alexander. He's feeling that one in a cover and a kick out.
I can tell you from experience, I mean, there is no give, there is no absorption on the corners of the apron. And not only that, sometimes, because of all the movement in the ring, whatever little padding that there is in the ring, sometimes isn't covering those aprons. They may very well be crashing into pure wood right there. Pure steel,
absolutely.
Pure wood.
Up and over by Alexander, hits the ropes, coming back, baseball slide. Elgin, wild elbow. Oh, Northern Light suplex.
Very flexible for their sizes.
Yes, both men very agile for their size, but also very powerful. Josh with just a straight-on foot stomp to Elgin's face.
And Elgin's he's not unconscious. He's still there. He'll take
a knee to the shoulder blade.
Elgin's like just a big horse, a big beast. I mean, you just can't knock him down. You just can't knock him out that easy.
Vicious knife edge chop in the corner by Josh Alexander. The second one, Elgin not liking it. And there's your receipt.
Everything is on the line here. You know, these two are known as two of the best in Canada. The Premier Championship is on the line. Their personal rivalry is on the line. Everything is on the line for these two. That is pride and respect at its finest. Both men want this thing. And for Alexander, he doesn't want to be on par with Michael Elgin. Elgin used to be the clear-cut #1 in Canada, and on Ontario as well. But Alexander wants that spot. He doesn't want to be 1-2. He wants to be the sole guy at the top.
Alexander now getting the upper hand. Taking Elgin, shoots him into the ropes. Elgin hangs on, low bridge, and Alexander over the top into the floor.
And yet again, well scouted. Both know each other well.
Oh, running punt by Michael Elgin.
Not finished. Another punt.
That would have been good from about 54 yards, if you ask me. What a kick. Now both men spill to the outside.
David Akers and Matt Stover channeled in by Michael Elgin. Big kicks. Referee's count reaching 5 soon.
Yeah. Both men are no strangers to brawling on the outside. In fact, I think they maybe even prefer it at times.
Absolutely.
Stiff uppercut.
Running out of time. Alexander in control though.
Oh, Alexander misses the mark and chops the ring post. That could do some damage.
Bad decision by Alexander.
Saw the veteran awareness of Michael Elgin there, ducking into the ring, breaking the referee's count to avoid the 10 count, because as you know, you can't win the title.
Alexander's in trouble. Very wise. Most would resort to striking and stomping on a hand. Look at Elgin. He has a strong grip. He is not going to let go of that hand.
Smart move by Elgin, go to work on that hand that he injured on the ring post, limiting Alexander's offense in the process.
Elgin taking his time, making sure that he doesn't get countered.
Elgin still on the offense, but Alexander trying to fight back.
Look at that experience. It's the basics, but Elgin does what does the most damage. He's not about the flash, he is about hurting someone.
Again, taking advantage of that injured right hand, Michael Elgin slams it into the turnbuckle, and you can see the pain in Josh Alexander's face.
Agile yet again by the walking weapon and a counter.
Elgin eats a turnbuckle. The boot was well scouted. Big elbow by Josh Alexander.
And Alexander finally in control.
Running boot to Elgin on the ropes. Alexander with the cover.
For those of you at home, you gotta understand how hard these guys are hitting each other. You just have to look at the fans at ringside who are screaming and who are turning their faces away. You hear with every strike, the crowd can see it, the crowd can feel it. They know how hard these guys are hitting each other.
Elgin trying to gather his senses. Alexander still trying to shake the cobwebs out of his hand. As you can see, he's shooting a man in with one arm. Back elbow up to the second rope. Big kick by Elgin.
Big move early on in the match. Remember, this 2 out of 3 falls. These men might be more comfortable taking those risk or reward moves. Could this be?
Elgin
Looks like a belly to belly.
Oh! And did you notice how he whipped Josh Alexander to the canvas there? unbelievable velocity. 1, 2, and Alexander kicks out. But the damage may be done.
Notice how Michael Elgin twisted and turned his body as he delivered that top rope belly to belly to give himself a safe landing. He did not damage his own back like you would expect most people to do in a situation like that.
Absolutely, and also the force in which he drove Alexander into the canvas.
Pretty much almost 3/4 across the ring.
Both men struggle to their feet. Big right hand by Elgin. A block and a right forearm smash. Elgin with those big forearms, just eating up Alexander.
Alexander in trouble here.
Oh.
Big Saito suplex straight on Alexander's head. Alexander retreating to the corner, trying to get out.
Elgin really feeling it now, thinks he's got it in the back. Well,
Not
running clothesline.
Alexander a break. We can see the first pinfall soon, James.
Yeah, we might see it. Oh, there it is. Sidewalk slam. Kick out by Alexander.
It's not that easy to lift a man of Alexander's size, about 240 or so, and spin him around like that.
Yeah, but Elgin seemed to do it with relative ease, too.
Michael Elgin's a power lifter. He prides himself in his strength. That man works his back and his legs, throws squats and deadlifts like a monster. This man's training regimen is extreme. That is why he's capable of lifting guys like Josh Alexander with ease.
Reverse. Could Josh be going for the TKO? Oh, Elgin slips out. Josh hangs onto the ropes. Big boot by Elgin.
Both men countering yet again, knowing each other so well.
There it is. TKO by Josh Alexander in the cover. And a kick out by Elgin. Oh my goodness.
That is one of Josh Alexander's signature moves. One of many matches over the years. Even titles, main events, you name it. Now trying to rally for both men here.
Once again, both men showing a lot of fatigue and a lot of exhaustion. This has been a hard-hitting encounter here for the Premier Championship.
And imagine all this pain they're enduring. Eventually, when one man gets a pinfall, it's not over.
Oh, referee just got out of the way there.
Oh, Alexander going for it and killer. Both men cleverly, look at the deadlift.
Unbelievable show of strength.
Buckle powerbomb combination with
spinning sit-out powerbomb. And the first fall. The first.
I almost thought that Josh Alexander had the first fall when he went for that double underhook. The Sam Killer, his Tiger Driver finisher. He almost had it. But Michael Elgin showed that agility, James, where he rolled through that pin. A man of his size showing that kind of finesse and speed is incredibly impressive.
Absolutely. Now, Josh Alexander in a tough hole here, down 1-0.
Michael Elgin could well go for the second pin soon.
Absolutely. He's not giving him a chance to recoup. He's going right to work on Josh Alexander from the outside, clubbing forearms to the chest.
And like you said, where do these men like to fight sometimes? On the apron, on the outside, where they can do more damage. Elgin has a full arsenal for the outside of the ring and the apron. This man knows how to hurt you in many ways.
Oh, leg drop to the back of the head and shoulders.
James, are we going to see a new champion tonight? I mean, Elgin does have the first fall and is fully in control.
If there's one thing that's definite here, Sebastian, is that it is going to be difficult for any man to pin Michael Elgin 2 straight falls. I don't care who you are.
Exactly. I mean, Michael Elgin's win record speaks for itself. One pin on him is hard enough as it is.
Absolutely. And Michael Elgin up 1-0. Josh Alexander trying to crawl away.
Trying to create some time, buying the time. Alexander is not only crawling away, he is constantly holding his knee, holding his chest, holding his back. That knee pad is down and exposed on the right knee.
Michael Elgin eating a few boots, but Josh Alexander really struggling to get back to his senses.
And there it is. counter like that is a big game changer. Elgin shoulder first into the steel buckle. Exposed knee. This could be it.
That was the break that Josh Alexander was looking for. Michael Elgin's shoulder into the corner post, giving him time to regain some of his senses back and mount possible offense and try and even this match up.
Now Elgin's showing some pain, holding on to his left shoulder. Elgin's had his fair share of injuries and surgeries over the years too, with the amount of brutality that he just puts in a match. This man wrestles tirelessly. This man will travel and fly anywhere. This man is worn down throughout the years with all the matches he's had. He is not a part-time wrestler. Michael Elgin is old school. He will fight 300 times a year, and that takes its toll.
That's right. Now Josh Alexander working on the arm and wrist of Michael Elgin.
When Michael Elgin was in control, he was being aggressive. And now, Josh Alexander is showing some aggression too.
Josh Alexander again in a hole here, has to get out, dig himself out of it.
Michael Elgin may get a receipt of his own.
Oh, Lucia's arm bar there, also working on the fingers while he's got that arm barred. Look at the angle he's got. Oh, Elgin counters.
New champion. Elgin first to his feet. And back to that crossface. It's locked in this time.
Is this it? Can Michael Elgin become the new Premier Champion? 2 straight falls over the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. The crossface is locked in.
Alexander not near the ropes, and Michael Elgin has beat some of the best in the world with this submission.
Alexander makes it to the ropes.
Alexander wisely did not use his hands. He pivoted his lower body so he can reach with his legs. That is ring awareness at its finest.
Absolutely. The legs obviously longer than the arms and can reach a lot further. Smart move by Josh Alexander, but he is laboring right now, in a lot of trouble.
Almost hiding under the ropes or on the apron.
He needs to create some distance and some space for Michael Elgin right now so he can try and get back into this match somehow.
Oh. Elgin always one step ahead as of late. He is the fresher of the two.
Here she goes. Elgin in the corner. Oh, high knee.
Offense by the big man. Sam Killer! Yes!
Oh!
That has to be a pinfall right there.
And this match is evened up 1 fall apiece.
I have seen the best of them not kick out of that move.
Has earned the second fall.
And you gotta understand, not only is that move devastating, and I haven't seen people kick out of it, but when you're a man of Michael Elgin's size, all his weight is falling onto his neck and head right there on that modified underhook pile driver. In a way, his size was a disadvantage for a finisher like that.
Very devastating move. Very surprised that Michael Elgin this quickly is managing to try and struggle to his feet.
But on the apron.
Smart ring awareness, not giving him enough time to recoup. Alexander trying to suplex Michael Elgin back into the ring. Not having any luck. Now both men on the apron.
It would be wise for Alexander to go back to that Sam Killer. That move worked once, it would surely work twice. The same can be said, though, for Michael Elgin's spin-out powerbomb combination.
Oh! There's bringing him in the ring the hard way, that's for sure.
Alexander still on his feet impressively.
Wild swing by Elgin. Gets his legs swept out.
I've seen this before.
Cross body on the back, knocking him off the apron.
Once again, I've mentioned this. Both men are very agile and technical for their size. You can expect anything at any moment from them. And that bottom rope cross body has just proved that. Alexander's fired up. 1 pin apiece once again. Next 3 count, next submission, next knockout can win the match.
I'm beginning to wonder if Elgin has anything left after taking that underhook pile driver. Alexander motioning like he's going to go to the top. Again, trying to gather his senses before climbing, but he's up there.
Moonsault.
Moonsault. Misses the mark as Michael Elgin rolls in towards the corner.
And Elgin looking to close it out. DVD in the corner.
And the cover. Oh, no, he grabbed the rope.
Wow. I thought that was a 3 count for sure.
That tells me that Josh Alexander didn't have enough to kick out, but was close enough and managed to get his hand on the rope. Again, good ring awareness.
You make a great point. It's impressive that he reached for the ropes, but like you said, he did not have the energy to kick out. That could very well mean that Elgin could close it out any minute soon, unless Josh Alexander buys some time.
And finds a way to battle back in this thing.
Powerbomb again.
Josh Alexander blocking the powerbomb attempt, hanging on for dear life.
Both men showed that they weren't strong enough to kick out of those finishers. Devastating finishers. They cannot afford to be connected with it again.
Just some clubbing clothesline forearms by Michael Elgin. Hits the ropes. Swing and a miss. Going for that crossface again.
Oh. Yeah, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Gin and tonic.
How did Michael Elgin kick out of that?
I thought he had him because just like the Sam Killer, Elgin's head is being crushed and compressed by his own weight. He knew the title was officially on the line on that cover, had to pull it out, had to kick out somehow. And you gotta understand, a move like that, both of Elgin's legs were in a tight cover. It was twice as difficult as a regular pin to kick out of a move like that.
I'll take your word for it. You're the expert here on kicking out, that's for sure, Sebastian. And Michael Elgin's legs definitely playing a factor. Those big, huge legs on Michael Elgin, reminiscent of the Earl Campbell, one of my favorite running backs of all time. But anyways, back in the corner again with Elgin stopping Josh Alexander with a right hand.
Elgin's a student of the game. He reminds people of a lot of different styles. You can throw Stan Hansen, you can throw many men, you can throw in Kobashi, many of even today's wrestlers.
Here we go, sunset flip out of the corner.
Trying to give a taste of his own medicine.
Elgin fights out of it. Oh, big right hand by Josh Alexander. Now he's climbing up to...
James, who has the advantage at this point? I know Alexander's in control, but it's constantly back and forth.
I think both men are weary, both men are exhausted.
Oh no, oh no.
What's Elgin got on his mind here? Oh, this has got to be it. New champion here. Oh my goodness, he kicked out.
And you know what title is on the line, like we talked about. They know the title, they know the feud, they know the history. Everything means a lot.
Crossface. Michael Elgin has it locked in, and Josh Alexander's in the middle of the ring, nowhere near the ropes.
Exactly. Unlike the last 2 times, he is completely in the middle. Even pivoting his body won't get his legs close enough. Resorting to a pinfall. Very clever. Counter after counter.
Oh,
counter
back fist.
Counter.
The second back fist. There's Elgin. Here we go again. Could this be it?
Countered.
Josh Alexander with a surprise. Pinfall.
This was Michael Elgin's match. She had it. Alexander wisely did not go for his double underhook pile driver again. He knew that powerbomb was coming up, and he pulled out that jackknife pinfall.
Josh Alexander
cementing his legacy here. Can anyone beat the walking weapon? Because in my opinion, if someone would, it would be Michael Elgin.
The walking weapon, Josh Alexander, is still your premier heavyweight champion here at Squared Circle Live. What a match. What a battle. These two bulls meeting head on, power for power, move for move, giving it everything they got. And you can see the disappointment in Michael Elgin's face. He thought he had this thing wrapped up, but Josh Alexander with a surprise jackknife to secure the second fall.
Remember, he was down 1-0 to Michael Elgin, no less.
I know. I think this even surprises Michael Elgin.
I don't real stuff, Alexander, but you know what? Like we said, it was a jackknife roll-up. This feud is long from over.